He's been here for a while.
And also Peckham's foreign blood too.
Yeah.
Coming from a entirely different country. But able to quickly make a name for himself, able to quickly secure that LAN hero, because they saw the potential with him, and I don't doubt it for a second.
These online players, man, they're crazy.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad we're.
Love the Gomu tag he uses.
Yeah.
Repping One Piece.
It's alright.
It's aight. Shout out to my weebs in the chat, aka the Pyramithra players. We love to see you here.
But keep in mind that Zenyou did lose against a Violet. No, not a Violet. A Min. Remember at that local?
Yeah.
Last time it was a huge upset. But Zenyou's not the person to really drop these kind of games. But keep in mind, Peckham has been on fire this tournament.
I was about to say, I feel like something that might be really important is just the direction this game one goes right now. If one of them comes out with a dominant performance, I can see the other one having a lot of difficulty recovering.
I mean, like you said, first impressions, 98% starting off without taking a blink. Okay, well, make my day, huh?
Zenyou shutting you down, saying, "Hey, I got fireballs, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my hit."
Yeah, but I love this bait coming out, this keep away game once again. Look at that arm colliding with another hit, breaking Zenyou out, up smash to get out as well, to get out of that position as well.
Zenyou doing a good job not allowing the Peckham.
No, it's gone.
Wow.
It's gone.
It's gone. And the stock just like that. Zenyou saying, hey, that was a nice lead you had there. I don't need percent. I'm going to take your stock with my forward aerial.
Great investment.
Great investment.
It'd be a shame if the stock were to crash, right?
But Peckham closing that stock out real fast right after that.
I mean, that's just like the worst and best parts of Mario.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you get kept out, it's hell to try to come back. But like we just saw, shutting out the stock like that.
Zenyou's doing a really good job right now of not allowing Peckham to play in the range where he'd be very comfortable at. We've seen him kind of retreating to a place that's outside of Minion's range and then just playing close in her face, making him throw these panic options with these nairs, and it's working in his favor right now. However, Peckham's continuing to trade with Zenyou, and the percents are even.
Yeah, it was great DI by Peckham in order to get away from the platform extension. It's a really good awareness by him. Gets away with it. Zenyou using that fireball as a chasing maneuver. Great use of both of these players respecting the aggressive option and their defensive options in return. For setting back to the passive area, but the Megawatt providing a lot of utility. The trade coming in, actually forcing Peckham off the mid stage though.
Yeah. Peckham's gonna get that grab into the back throw, forcing Zenyou off stage. That drag can be almost connected. But you know, Peckham and his ledge trapping, Min can be such a hard character to get back on stage against. That's gonna close out that stock. Exactly. You know, what's really important here is how much of a lead is Peckham going to be able to get here before Zenyou closes this stock out. The back air will connect, but Zenyou finding the kill with the up smash on that jump off the ledge.
Yeah, that anti-air is just so good on Mario. Invincible Head, such a good tool to use, especially on players. Like, a lot of players in this meta especially love jumping on top of the wheel, because it's like such an aggressive option, and especially like to break and order like the neutral game, stuff like that, you're able to land on top of it, especially if you do an aggressive option. But being able to use it as an anti-air, especially if it's like a move such as good as Mario's, then it becomes a lot more useful. But speaking of that one, Zenyou is just getting snuffed out these 2 frames, and I think that's just going to spell death. And there we go, Peckham takes game number 1.
Min just being a character that's so dangerous on the ledge. There's a lot of coverage. Good 2 frames from Peckham. Way to keep Zenyou off stage. You know, Mario doesn't have too many options to recover. That's just bread and butter right there. That's the matchup. And a really solid performance from Peckham in that game 1. You know, he kind of came out the gate really strong there, got an early lead. Zenyou was able to equalize it. And I'm just curious what the momentum's going to look like going into this game 2.
Yeah, I mean, it just really begins on that, like, how hard Peckham can hold on to the lead, but as well as, like, Zenyou, like, being able to find those small, the ever so small windows of opportunity to find him well in, because, like, he can cash out so hard. We saw an example about it with that, you know, that perfect string in order to close it out, but, like, this ledge trapping from Peckham is just suffocating me, though.
Peckham is a wall right now, and Zenyou's just looking for a loose brick or any way in, but he is not finding it this first stock.
I like the crouch there actually avoided the up air, falling up air, so thankfully they're coming into play. The turnaround grab's gonna fail that first option by the dash attack, good enough. Oh wow. jump, though, and look at that Peckham sitting at a healthy 30%.
And Peckham's not scared to play a little closer to him this game, kind of scrapping a little bit, showing that, hey, all I need is one conversion, and your stock's dead if I get this 2-frame on you off the ledge.
Speaking of that, he gives us off.
Wow. This is Peckham. You are running away with this right now. Zenyou has to do so much work to make this up. It's not impossible. It's just really hard.
Yeah, it's a tall order at best, right? It's a miracle at worst. And this is just something Zenyou just has to climb over and gets the down air. Great DI by Peckham in order to stay alive. Thankfully, no rage went very deep there, but thankfully just not enough.
Peckham looking for this ledge trap. Zenyou not being able to get his footing. As I say that, he runs up, gets the meaty grab. Peckham's looking to recover. That up smash isn't going to connect. The pinman down tilt beat it out just barely.
He just got right under the hitbox. You know,
got right under the hitbox.
It's pretty unreliable, especially in the front area. But there we go. Great stuff by Zenyou in order to take it. But 73%, I don't know.
Solid recognition of Peckham's ledge invincibility, just being really short at that high of a percent.
Breaking out of the grab, thankfully for your Peckham, but I love the quick up smash. It's just a great anti-air.
Can we just talk about how on fire Peckham is right now?
Oh, for real, but Zenyou with that movement of his own, trying to find just a smidge, just some hope, but...
That megawatt's gonna hit him right in the face and say, I don't care about your hope. I wanna move on.
Yeah. And here we go.
I'm staying in winners.
It's winner semi, so best of 5. Oh, goodness.
That's an up smash, gonna close that out. Peckham. Beautiful performance in game 2.
Yeah, it looks like it's a best of 5.
Looks like this is a best of 5. Yeah. Both players are locked in, ready to go. And you know, it's a tall order to reverse 3-0 Peckham if you're in Zenyou's position. He's definitely more than capable of it, but I don't see Peckham's momentum stopping anytime soon.
I mean, I think Zenyou just switching to quad just for like maybe a different answer.
100%. We've seen Zenyou recently at some of these LAN heroes when he gets thrown off his footing, looking for a little bit of refuge in these secondaries that he's been picking him up, trying to find ways to train them up. And you know, sometimes like if he takes this game, we'll even see him switch back onto Mario just to get a slight momentum change, a slight mental reset. It's a good trick to have up your sleeve.
I mean, like, I'm gonna be real, the Mario, like winning in like these sets that we've seen, like how well Peckham's playing. It's like, it seems almost maybe even delusional, I would say. It's like a work of fantasy, but hopefully this one will be able to work out for Cloud, being able to do the best as they can with the sword, and already being able to use those sword and as well as spacing out is already paying dividends in this matchup, but he's just got to be careful with those. But the blade beam catching up Peckham, I love this patience, waiting for the dash backwards and trying to force Peckham into these burst options that are unsafe.
We saw Zenyou get a lot of mileage out of this Cloud pick early on, but it seems like Peckham's adapting really quickly. You know, it's dangerous, especially with Cloud's recovery. Peckham's going to hit these 2 frames on the ledge over and over again if he's able to get Zenyou off stage.
He won't miss. Yeah. And you got to be careful because what I'm worried about is Peckham getting an easy back throw off the stage, and it's hell trying to get back on.
Oh, 100%. Zenyou finding this back air off stage. He's got to look to close out this stock right now because you do not want to see Peckham get a lead here when he's up 2-0.
I actually really like that. Peckham may lose the stock there, but I love his adaptation. He used down tilt there to try to see if Zenyou will try to air dodge out from the up smash confirm, but instead wait, trying to get something else, but unfortunately unable to do so. Zenyou still made the correct decision there to avoid the attacks.
Zenyou opting to play a little more aggressively, more in Peckham's face. You have to when you're behind in these situations, and you can't just let Cloud stay at the range Min wants you to be at. Trying to find a way in, but it's just, he's not able to fish it out. Just as we were saying that, it is so hard to get back on stage as Cloud. That's the weakness that so many people talked about that held this character back for so long. And Min's going to exploit that weakness.
Yeah, I mean, it's even worse there that he was even able to make it back with limit up.
Yeah, that's
like
bad.
Flight Master, but look at that, stumping it out, and this is it. That's it. It's going to be a 3-0, and Peckham continues to make its air through the bracket.
Beautiful 3-0 from Peckham. Dominant performance. Good stuff. Love to see it. Yeah, that was a dangerous counter pick. It was a dangerous thing to counter pick to the Cloud.
At that point, you just got to try to find something. You know?
It was like you said. I do think that switching characters was the right play to possibly get that mental reset or that momentum change, because the momentum change, just like you said,